Centerville and Kettering sit shoulder to shoulder just south of Dayton, yet they're on two different population arcs. Fast-growing Centerville now counts about 26,700 residents, up 10% since 2020, and still adding roughly 1.9% a year. Kettering, almost twice the size at 56,240, has been slipping by about 0.5% annually since the last census. Real estate tells a similar tale. Centerville's median list price pushed past $351,000 this spring, while Kettering hovers closer to $252,000. Buyers feel that gap the moment they open that Zillow app. Cost of living, on paper, both suburbs share the same best places cost of living index, 79.8, roughly 20% below the U.S. average. In practice, the day-to-day math diverges. Centerville's typical house runs about $261,200, so mortgage or taxes land a little heavier. A comfortable monthly burn rate for a family of four sits near $4,170. Kettering's housing stock leans harder into mid-century ranches and split levels, so the median price drops to roughly $195,200. That shaves the recommended family budget down to about $3,120 a month. Utility costs are slightly higher than state norms in both cities, the classic Midwest HVAC yo-yo, but groceries and transportation stay below national averages. Bottom line, same index number, but Kettering's entry ticket is definitely cheaper. Centerville asks more up front, but still undercuts big city Ohio on the everyday bills. When it comes to the job market, Centerville's local labor pie is heavy on healthcare, about 2,100 workers, professional services, and retail. Real estate-related firms quietly pay the best. Average salaries north of $150,000, thanks to boutique brokerages and commercial leasing outfits anchored along I-675. Kettering, a classic company town mix. Kettering's health flagship medical center, Reynolds & Reynolds, an auto dealer software, and Alt Solutions Health Network headline the payrolls, with newer Amazon and Meijer facilities adding distribution paychecks. City data pegs April 2025 unemployment at 4.6%. Still below the Dayton Metro's 6+%, but trending up from last year. Commuting is basically a wash. 15 minutes up Far Hills or State Route 48 lands you downtown, and I-675 shaves time to Wright-Patterson and to Wright State. Kettering edges Centerville on the blue-collar roles and entry-level openings. Centerville counters with higher-wage professional gigs and a sprinkling of remote tech consultants hiding in those new townhomes. What's there to do? Kettering's Lincoln Park and Fraze Pavilion. Summer nights mean open-air shows, Avett Brothers, Weird Al, even Bacon Fest and Chicken Wing Fest, if your vibe is more salty fingers than Spotify playlists. Tickets rarely crack $45 unless a legacy act swings through. Centerville, the Yankee Trace Golf Club, 20 straight years, crowned the best course in Dayton, plus winter indoor simulators when the greens freeze. Tee times slide in under $60 on the weekdays. And Uptown Centerville has the new Dora. You can grab a bourbon slush at Nellie's and wander legally within the new outdoor refreshment zone wrapped around Main and Franklin. Think small town street party every weekend once patio season hits. Kettering's Brewery Row. It's hard for me to say that. On Wilmington Pike. Eudora Brewing just punched its Dayton Ale Trail passport again. Live trivia Tuesdays, hazy IPAs, and a kitchen that goes beyond pretzels. Centerville's classics. Bill's Donut Shop, open 24/7 since the 60s, is still cash only before 6 a.m. Double Days, Monster Calzones, and Cooper's Hawk for the Let's Pretend We're in Napa date night. Kettering staples are Mama DeSalvo's, it's like a red sauce heaven, Sea Jack's Tavern, smoked wings, and Kung Fu noodles, hand-pulled bang bang plates after midnight. Outdoor stuff. Kettering packs 21 pocket parks, plus the 265-acre Hills and Dales Metro Park about a mile to the north. And Centerville boasts 8 community parks, 11 nature parks, and 32 neighborhood parks. So yes, 51 parks in total, with something for everyone. Sports, trails, dog parks, a spray ground, skate park, archery range, you name it, they got it. If you're counting steps, both cities overlay 100-mile Miami Valley bikeway spurs so cyclists can coast to Yellow Springs without ever touching a state highway. Education. Centerville City Schools carry an A+ rating and wears the crown as the Dayton area's top district on niche.com for 2025, with a 97% graduation rate and AP course menus that read like a small college catalog. Kettering City Schools land a solid A-, B+ with a niche score of 4.07. The district is known for its arts magnet at Fairmont High. Yes, the one with the pirate ship-sized auditorium that hosts regional robotics competitions. Higher ed options orbit both suburbs. University of Dayton, about 10,600 students, has D1 hoops, Catholic roots, but wildly progressive entrepreneurship programs. Wright State University has about almost just short of 12,000 enrolled. They are research heavy in medtech and aerospace, thanks to Wright Pat, right next door. And Sinclair Community College downtown pulls commuters from both towns for $138 per credit upskilling, perfect for career pivots without leaving the 937. Private K-8 choices do exist. Think Montessori and STEM academies. Yet Centerville parents brag louder about their marching band trophies, while Kettering boosters flex Fairmont's culinary arts lab. So what are the vibes? Centerville feels like a friend who's already got a retirement plan and a standing reservation for Sunday brunch. Uptown's facelift added luxe townhomes and patio cocktails, and you'll bump into startups Zoom calling from their coffee shops between their pickleball sets. You'll pay more for the zip, but you also get manicured neighborhoods and city-sponsored block concerts. Kettering, on the other hand, still rocks the faded blue jeans comfort. You can snag a 3-bed ranch, rip out the carpet, and still have budget for a season pass at the Praise. Porch culture matters. Friendly neighborhoods where casual get-togethers and shared green space are part of daily life. So who will be happiest where? Career climbers or remote pros chasing those bigger paychecks lean Centerville. Anyone prioritizing value for money or DIY sweat equity tends to land in Kettering. Night owls who live for live music and microbrews gravitate towards K-Town's Wilmington Pike Strip. Golf junkies, boutique shoppers, and folks who treat donuts like religion point their Google Maps south to Centerville. All right, FAQs. Question 1. Where are home prices moving faster right now? Centerville's list price climbed 3.2% year over year, while Kettering held basically flat. A hint that Centerville could keep outpacing if supply stays tight. Question 2. Which city has a shorter commute to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base? Door to gate, Kettering wins by about 5 minutes via US 35 and Woodman. Centerville drivers tack north on I-675 first, adding a few exits. Question 3. I'm a live music nut. Do I have to live in Kettering for Phrase shows? Nope. Centerville is a 10-minute lift away, and the new Uptown Dora means post-concert drinks without fighting parking back at the pavilion. Question 4. How do property taxes compare? Rates sit in the same Montgomery County band, but Centerville's higher median values push the actual bill up 15 to 20% on a like-for-like house. Are you ready for your tour? Bring a notepad, a donut, or a wing, and decide which vibes speak louder once you are standing on the curb. Need more information? Sign up for my monthly newsletter to keep up with all the latest information in the greater Dayton area. Link is below, or you can call, text, or email me. See you in the next video.